Hi everybody, Havran here, and in today's video I have something very special for you, like very special. I just got home from work and my YouTube was flooded. My YouTube was flooded with videos about this new camera. And I just seen one of them, only one of them yet, to realize what's this camera going to be, how big of a disruption it's going to bring into the world of audio video. Man, I couldn't be more excited for any camera yet. And I thought, when I saw the announcement for the Blackmagic 6K Pro, I'm like, yeah, this is an amazing camera. I'm gonna get that one as a first really professional. I couldn't even imagine something like this ever becoming a reality. Honestly, I'm amazed. You see what's this camera, obviously, because you're looking in my screen. It's DJI Ronin 4D. Camera with built-in gimbal, built-in Steadicam, many more features. I'm going to go over. Now I'm going to say a few words. And then I really need to start working on my business because I really need this one. And I'm probably not going to be able to buy it as soon as it comes out. But next year I want this in my studio so badly. So, why all the fuss? This is a 10-minute video introducing all the features. So, let's go slowly, alright? Cinematic imaging. This camera is full sensor. Full sensor. 6K and 8K in the future. 6K coming this December for $7,200. I'm speechless, beyond belief how this is possible. I have no idea. 4-axis stabilization. It does have an amazing gimbal. That's this movement, left and right, up and down. And also, as you can see here, it rotates like this, alright? This arm moves it up and down, and it does have several modes of stabilization. Have you ever seen a chicken and they moved the body of the chicken all the way around, up and down, left and right, and the head stayed in the one spot in 3D space? Yeah, that's what this stabilization does to the lens. I'm seriously currently thinking I'm asleep and this is just a dream. What's LiDAR? You might ask. Let me say it like this. It's a laser radar. You all already know, as I was doing the video about the film rolls, that there's camera operator and there's first AC, first camera assistant, whose job is what? To pull focus. Now, I'm going to use this as a demonstration, right? There's this little knob I can twist, and the focus puller does this. He pulls a knob forward and backward, right? And by doing that, he changes the inner workings of the lens, so what's in the frame, what's in the image is always sharp and not blurry. But it takes years of experience to do this job correctly. What's a LiDAR is a visual representation of 3D space on a 2D plane with highlights on how to focus. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. If you ever used, and I'm going to do a short demonstration for you, give me a second. If you ever used a manual focus, I need to, yeah. If you ever used a manual focus, not this, sorry, this one, a manual focus on a phone, there's a visual representation with like green lines and the highlights around the edges of what the camera in the phone is looking at, and it helps you to understand in the image what is currently being in the right focal length, in the right distance between the camera lens and several objects. Which one of those is currently being in focus? And basically that's LiDAR. LiDAR shows you like a top-down image of what the camera is looking at and where exactly is the focal point. And it's built in. I seriously... Now, as you can probably imagine, pulling focus is not an easy job. Because you need to know what you're looking at. That means you either have to have a cable to a video monitor, and then some sort of a device that's going to manually change the motorized lens in order to pull the focus, obviously. Or you need some sort of wireless transmission system of video, and then have some focusing wheel. Well, this camera has it built in, wireless video, and I seriously couldn't believe how far of a distance this works in. But guys online from America who had the time to play with it and do a proper review, they've tested it in field. They had camera inside a building, in like several walls deep, room within room and such, and they went outside all the way to the other side of the street, and the bloody video monitor still worked. This is huge. This is going to be a revolutionary camera on market. Like, I'm not even kidding right now. I'm just beyond belief. I'm extremely words fail me. Words fail me when I'm looking at this camera, because it's this is the future of videography. This is going to change the way how manufacturers are going to make cameras in the future. And I don't think I'm overselling it when I say that this is going to be what iPhone 1 made in the phone world. Like, do you remember back in the old times, and I don't have that type of a phone in here, but you actually had phone with physical like buttons, and you called like this. And then iPhone 1 came and brought just a screen, no physical buttons to write in. Everybody was like, are they crazy, removing buttons in the time when BlackBerry was the king? Yeah, what everybody is wearing in their pockets today, a phone with virtually no buttons, just a huge screen. iPhone 1 was the biggest disruption in the phone world, and I believe that DJI Ronin 4D is going to have the same impact in the camera world, because nobody now, no manufacturer now can have excuses why this is not possible. Okay, there's probably not going to be 4x stabilization for like every camera from now to forever. There are obviously going to be bigger cameras with bigger lenses, but the LiDAR focusing, the wireless transmission, there's no excuse why these features should not be included with new models from different manufacturers. Um, like, it's so obvious. I'm like, the future is all-in-one integrated design. Okay, this might be marketing uh, saying, but I can't blame them. They're not wrong. This camera is just unbelievable. These lenses, these DJI lenses that are going to be exchangeable, they are made in such a way that you don't need to rebalance the gimbal after you change the lens. Because obviously, a gimbal is a stabilized ecosystem in 3 different axes. You need to have your weight distribution perfectly on spot in order for it to be balanced. Every time you change lens and it's a little bit longer, a little bit shorter, and a little bit heavier or lighter, the whole balance changes. Not with DJI Ronin 4D. Their lenses, you just take it out, put a new one in, and you go. Yeah, and they have built-in ND filters. What more do we want from a camera? Like, seriously. Yeah, hand grip, stop handle, for different types of shots. If you're shooting like this, if you're shooting like this, monitor that you can turn around for the CO to know what he's looking at. Big battery, video transmitter, blah blah blah, all the great stuff. Focus motor and the LiDAR, like, let's go back to here, right? As you can see in this area, if you see this little animation, that focus motor is going up and down. That means they are thinking ahead of allowing not only DJI lenses to be mounted in, but basically any lens you want, with preparation for external focus pulling via motorized gears. Like, yeah, I don't know much about lenses, but don't know much about them yet. Obviously, I'm going to learn more about lenses. I do know a little bit, but not enough in order to be good at explaining that. Just look at these supported lenses right now. You have Sigma, you have Zeiss, you have Sony, you have Leica, DJI. Already there's a pretty big list of supported lenses. Most of them, the big videographers are going to have those because they're like I seriously cannot believe this. I'm really really happy about this. It might not look like I'm like not very showing emotions, like, yeah, it's 10:40 p.m. like I'm tired. I can't be very loud because there's neighbors all around. I'm just going up and down, reading the descriptions, watching video footage, watching all the different review videos, and I'm already thinking about how could I use this amazing piece of technology and how to incorporate it into my business. Um, Man, this is just this camera is going to be, and I know 7,200 US dollars. It's not like cheap. It's not too expensive neither, but it's not cheap per se. But for the type of work that I would really love to do in the future, mostly in the corporate video, doing commercials and music videos, this is basically a dream come true build for all the work I was thinking about for like past few weeks and months. I would love to get into. This camera does it all, and it's one package. I don't need to build it from like 30 different little pieces like I'm doing with my GoPro. It's just pay, take out of the box, and play. And I cannot wait. I seriously cannot wait to finally, in a future, in maybe like a few months or maybe a year or maybe 2 years, I don't know, but I cannot wait to finally be able to unbox it and hold it in my hand and do videos with it, because as dreams come true with a GoPro that I'm currently shooting at, I believe that this camera is going to be in my inventory because it will allow me to do all the work I'm currently thinking about how to do and how to get into. And might not seem like it, but I'm extremely excited about this one. Just very tired. Yeah, sorry. But I'm extremely excited about about this camera, and I know I'm saying this for 20 minutes straight, but man, this is going to be it. So thanks a lot for watching me blabber all around for like over 20 minutes now, and go watch other videos, go watch proper reviews that were made by guys who had the chance to hold it in their hands, to spend some time with it, to test it in and out, who really have the experience and years doing professional work to explain a little better than I can why this is going to be such a huge deal. Because for me currently it's pretty hard to demonstrate why I'm literally speechless at the moment. You see, like, I'm not speaking coherently at the moment. Yeah, so thanks for watching today's video. Uh, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and see you tomorrow in 21st video from a 365 videos challenge. Cheers.